A morning TV show this morning, and I heard the commentators say in the segment before I was on, the governors are meeting with the president-elect in Philadelphia to beg for money. Well, that's exactly not what we did. We were here to voice our concerns and talk about our needs, but also to talk about our willingness to help the new administration fashioning this recovery plan. There are certain things that we have experienced dealing with, like infrastructure, that nobody else does. We offered our work product to help the design and implementation of certain parts of the recovery plan. We also almost unanimously offered our support of this plan and our willingness to go out and not only convince the public, but convince our own senators and congressmen to support the plan. We asked for basically things that fell into three broad categories. One, we asked that the needs of our citizens be directly addressed by this plan. And by that I mean extending unemployment compensation, bulking up the food stamps program, things that the money doesn't go to us, doesn't help our state budgets at all, but helps our citizens. Because first and foremost, helping American citizens meet the challenges that they face is the best stimulant of all. Secondly, we wanted to tell the president-elect and the vice president that we support strongly the infrastructure revitalization program. We believe that infrastructure can be a short-run solution, or one of the solutions to the economic challenges that face the country. It is, along with using renewable energy as a job creator, it is the only plan out there that will actually add jobs to the American economy and add business for American companies. Orders to factories, concrete factories, asphalt factories, steel factories, lumber producers, whatever. It will aid American business and put Americans back to work, and we believe it can be done quickly. We had a nice discussion with the president-elect and the vice president about how we have to clear some of the bureaucratic hurdles that make infrastructure more slow in getting that shovel in the ground than it should be. But that was the second area, and I think there was broad agreement on that. And the third area was what we call counter-cyclical economic forces, where because of the hard economic times, the safety net programs that the states administer and pay for a lot, those programs have increased pressure. As people lose their jobs, they tend to look towards us for health care, to the state Medicaid program, for example, where the federal government and the states share the economic burden. And that to help us fund those programs, fund the increased demand for those programs, will make sure that we don't have to cut needed services or increase taxes, both of which could have a very counter-cyclical effect on the economy. So those were the three areas we discussed. But we also told the president-elect and the vice president-elect that we understood that the first responsibility to making state budgets work, to dealing with the problems that we confront as states and with our own internal budgets, rested with us. And every governor in this room, almost every governor in this room, has dealt this year, during this fiscal year, has dealt with the effects of the financial crisis.